Morning everybody. It's a bit cold today. Just before my camera dies and I have to charge it, I just want to show you what the floor's looking like this morning. This is today. I actually quite like the colour. I like everything about it. It reminds me of a cobbled street, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm working today, but in between work, when I get to lunch, I might mix some and stick them over here. And yeah, then I need to work out how I'm going to lay this floor. I did cut it down, this, by the way, so I've got these little things here. I need to cut that one down, and then I'm going to nip over to B&M later as well, because I want to see what they've got in the gardening centre. I fancy some lights to set in some concrete. We'll be setting some concrete in some pots today as well. You know, it's a bit bleeding cold. House is a shithole again, as it always is. I don't know, I can't keep it clean these days. I don't know what's going on. And that's it. We'll crack on for today. Right everyone, never mind the mess in the background. You know, I'm one of them that just like tidies as they goes and then messes up again and then all of that. So, I've been to B&M. I wanted to do a bit of a lighting project outside of my new path, which I still haven't worked out. I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. If you watched my previous two videos, you'll know where I'm up to. But basically, what I want to do is let me start at the beginning. I went to B&M earlier on and I bought these solar lights, right? So they're just point in the air, tiny miniature circular lights. I've checked them, they work. Look, so they're working. But I don't want them sticking up, because what's the point in that? I want them sticking to the side because I want them to go onto the path. So what I've decided to do is I've got these seedling pots. I bought these from Aldi the other day, thinking I'll find a use for them in my little concrete situation that I've got coming up, and lo and behold I have. So there we go. Each pot, just show you, each pot is going to have that stuck in, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill it with concrete, let it set, and then tomorrow, or when it's set, we'll peel the thing off. I'll probably do it inside. I'll do it on the other side of the kitchen. We'll peel the outside skin off, or leave it on. If it won't come off, it doesn't really matter. I bet if we soaked it in water, it'd just come off anyway. And we'll be left with a concrete mound with a light that's sticking out the side of it. Right then, we're gonna mix the cement in here, but I'm gonna use this. I was thinking, should I use some grit? And then I thought, no, I don't know if this will frig me up though, but I'm going to use this fine sand. So we'll want 3 of these. I'm going to put some grit in. Ugh. This is too much. You know what? It's just too much. I'm just going to put one big cement in and hope to God that that works. Use that actually for ladling it in. off my absolute nuts doing this in the kitchen. Well, you know I'm off my nut anyway, don't you? So there's no question really, is there? Just an out and out nutter. I don't even know if this mixture's going to work. I think it should do. And it's only a little post, isn't it? Where them things? I've got these and all. I've got some little things that I'm going to make some things out of. You know, some things. I'm going to make some posts, you see. You know, some concrete posts. So I've got them, which I got from One Below, which is like a little bargain shop. Oh. Right, let's get these lights done. Right everybody, I just wanted to let you know what I've decided. So, the path is going to go down last. The path, I'm going to get this, one of these is the littlest one. I think it might even be that what I've just got my hand on. When you put it up to the other ones, there's going to be some wood left over. So on the bigger ones, like that, I'm going to take those pieces of wood and I'm going to lay them down on the floor. And I'm going to set them on mortar. And then what I can do is I can screw the step down into that wood with some screws. And that way it'll hold it in place. It'll be safer to walk on. I'm going to paint it before it goes down. And so that's that. I've decided that these plants here, I seeded them. Grew them from seed, but they're not going to flower this year. And that's my strawberries. They're not going to do I think I got one strawberry off it, which I give to Edna's turtle. These, what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to I'm going to get a load of like winter plants that I'm going to set up, and they're all going to come down here, and it's going to be spectacular, everyone. But we're doing it on a budget. I want to do it as cheap as possible. Right, everybody. These are the thingamajigs. They're still not 100% set, by the way. This is the next morning. But I wanted to remove the skin while it's still a bit wet, because that way it'll just peel off nice and easy. At least that's what I'm hoping. I mean, to be fair, I could just let them dry and then that should peel off anyway. Right, let's get the rest of these off. So they look like, well, not very good at the moment, but I promise everyone, when I've finished with these, they'll look mint. They will look good. You know, from time to time, everyone, I get asked, why are you single? Well, if you want an answer to that question, I'd encourage you to have a look at this outfit that I've got on, and perhaps the state of my hair and that double chin. But you've got to understand, this is early. This is early. Michael's just taking age in there to drop him off. That's them two in the car. Didn't even see him go past. Oh, I think I just noticed him then. He always does that bit. But if you want to know what I'm doing, basically, remember earlier on when I said I was going to cut those small pieces of wood off? Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm I've marked the wood and I'm just cutting those small bits off to make them all the same size. And actually later on in the video, my legs are hurting. So yeah, I'm back at it. But basically, this whole garden project has been an object of fascination for my neighbours. Everyone's been out. What are you up to? So how are you getting on? At the end of the video, I'm going to give you an overview of what it looks like now. Spoiler alert, I'm still not finished. You'll see how far I do get. But essentially, these treads, I'm cutting the edges off because I want to use them as stands to go underneath, so the tread isn't sat on the floor. It's going to be sat on a piece of wood, which is going to be set in concrete, and you'll see me start the process towards the end. Let's get on with video. So what day is it? It's Tuesday. It's 5:30 p.m. So the front, I put some more. This brick does take a while. You've got to do 24 hours for them to set, then you've got to lay them, then you've got to, so you can see I've done the same. So that's that side more or less done. So what we need to do is move on to this side. Everything looks like it's everywhere, but honestly there's method to my madness. So I've just mixed some more lights. So this is the other side. So you saw me do this in the video. So I've just done the same with that. I'm going to leave them to set tonight. And then job done there. This is the view from the other side, by the way. So I do need to finish round here, but not yet, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these bricks over here. Right, everyone, so basically I'm getting these bricks. These bricks are mine. And actually, there was a wall when I first moved into this house where those pots are, and I didn't like it, so I just knocked it down. And some of the bricks I got rid at the tip. Loads of them, actually. I wish I hadn't done now. I don't know why I did that. But quite a few I kept. Some I've kept around the front of the house. I'm just staring at the floor here. Anyway, basically, I was going to build a wall, and I did build a wall, but basically, I knocked it back down again. So I'm just going to cut this bit out of the video. Well, I'll just show you this bit. This is me putting the bricks down, making a right frigging mess of it. Like, first of all, me thing was too, you know, that stuff that I'm putting on floor, I can't think what it's called now. That were too wet, and the bricks weren't on the right sides, and I don't know if I splat this one down. I probably do. Oh no. But yeah, basically, I did 2 levels, everyone, and I just knocked it back down. So that's the end of that one. Not stopped, have you?
Wow, she took a load of stuff up to wash.
Right, so I've been to Wix's, nothing to film in there, plus there were folk milling about. I don't like filming people, it's not fair. Unless they walk in front of the camera, and then obviously that's a different matter. But anyway, what I did is I went to One Below and I bought some lolly, you know, homemade lollies, ice lollies. Well, I bought some of them. I bought 4 of them. They were only £1.50 for 4 packs of 4. These are all joined together. So what I'm doing is I'm filling them with the same mix that I did the floor brick with. And what I'm hoping for, they're actually on the kitchen table now as I'm editing this. What I'm hoping for is that tomorrow I'm going to be able to turn them over, put some hot water on the back of the plastic, and then get the things out of the moulds. So I've done 2, I think I did all of them actually. I did them all. So it's either going to work or it's not. If it works, it's going to be brilliant, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these as like standing bricks to create a miniature wall. So that wall that I was building, I hated it, but then I thought, no, I still do want a divider. My idea is that on the path, I want it to be a feature. So I want like something at the side, and I want like a little bit of foliage or whatever in it. But I want it to be decorative, and the only way I can think of doing that is by doing this. And also I need somewhere for them lights. Them lights I've made, I need them to sit in between something. So they will sit in between these bricks. That's the plan. and I can build a bespoke little wall. It should be cool. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just spooning it in with a teaspoon because otherwise it just goes all over the show. So I'll leave you with this and then we'll get on to the next bits. Right, everyone. I think we're recording, aren't we? Yeah, you're getting this last bit on the phone, and I'll tell you why, because I've lost the bleeding SD card. So I actually had some more footage that I wanted to show you, but I can't because I can't find the SD card holder, which means I can't put it into my computer, which means I can't put it on today's video, but I will put it on the next one. So this is going to be the end, but I just wanted to show you what we're dealing with at the moment. So yesterday I filled, you saw me do that, I think. I've just edited it, I can't even remember. That's what it's looking like today. So I've just put these pots on. That's not where they're going to stay, they're just out the way. But everything's looking pretty uniform. We'll have a look from the front in a minute. This is what's been laid this morning. So what I do is I get up at 6:30. By 7 o'clock I'll come out, I mix, I lay, and then it's got a full 24 hours. And then tomorrow morning I'll be out here at 7 o'clock and I'll strip it. And then at some point in the day it'll take me 10 or 15 minutes to throw some sand and cement down. And then I'll point it later on in the afternoon if it's not raining. I'm going to show you what I've done inside in a minute. There's the bricks that I took back down after demolishing the wall. And you can just sort of see the mark there where I'd put it up. But this is the front. It's really taking shape now. That pot, I've stuck it in front of Nigel's house. He won't mind. I'm going to move it once this is stable. I can put things on it. So that is that. This area. Oh, seen that? What I did with wall? Did I show you that? It's a bit blue, but if you think about it, when them pots are done, I'm going to paint some patterns on them pots. I'm not going to leave them plain. I'm going to jazz them up. This front's going to be really, 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 really colourful. And that's what I want. The last house was black and white. Everything was black and white in it, but this house, I want it all colour. So the path is going to be going in over the next couple of days, and I've started working on that. That's some of the footage that I was going to show you. But I got my drills out. I got my electric drill, and I got my Ryobi that Simon gave me. I had to use my electric, so it's a bit hard because it's really difficult. I like that just for like drilling wall. This is everything's everywhere. Honestly, it's just a shithole at the moment, my house. These are those lollipop holders with the cement in. So hopefully I'll tell you what, if they turn out to be brick tomorrow, I'm going to be absolutely over the moon because I'm telling you that is going to look mint when it's done. What else did I want to show you? Oh yeah, and then here on the floor, this kitchen floor, by the way, has got paint on it, all sorts of stuff on it. This kitchen floor is being done next. I'm going to pull it up. There's actually, I don't know if you can see them. You know a bit of a nutter, don't you? Well, under here, you can't see. I don't know if you can't see. Did I put that light on? No. Right. Well, anyway, under there is some yellow tiles, what someone's covered over with these ones, and I'm thinking take these off and put the yellow ones back because I've got the yellow theme in the kitchen. So I'm considering doing that. That's a bit of a thing. But anyway, let me show you this. Honestly, everything's everywhere. I need everything out. And it is what it is. You know that you've seen my house clean, you've seen it dirty, it doesn't really matter. But these are the bits that you saw me cutting off. And what I've done is I've drilled holes in them. In fact, I've got a complete one outside. I'll show you. Because I did a couple. And they're out here. So, look. Put them on the back. They're not done yet. But the idea is, we'll lay them down like that. And they'll be elevated off the floor. So there's less chance of the wood rotting. The bottoms will rot. But I'm going to paint those. So hopefully they'll be protected. And those ends are going to be sunk into cement. We'll be doing that tomorrow. And then I'll be fixing the cement onto the floor with more cement, and then hopefully the path will be down. But I need to do that Saturday, really. Just loaded up the dishwasher now. So that's it, everybody. That's today's video. I'm just editing up today's video here, and I'll see you at the weekend with hopefully the complete product.